Hey, everybody. Michelle is here. I um, I look a little shinier because I used some oil earlier when I was taking I took a bath today because I wanted to kind of unwind a little bit and kind of take down some of the pressure I build up on myself. And let me just say this: um, this social media stuff, I think is the most wasteful thing out there. I see no purpose of it, none of it. Now, I um I feel like we're less. I mean, we will. There's no way in the world we'll ever come together, as long as Facebook is around, long as TikTok. long- it's a the most interpersonal thing I've ever experienced, and I don't like it. Now, yes, I mean a lot of us want to uh, be a part of something, and that requires physicalness. Requires physicalness. Um, I can see how anyone who spends all their time, trying to find something on the internet will fail every time. You know, um, if this has been an experience, it's been an experience, and I think I've come away with you just cannot replace the interpersonal. Um, you cannot replace machines and stuff like that. Technology and with machines and with technology. You know, there has to be a level of physicalness and touching of one another. In a real sense, right? Having these barriers like these cell phones and these computers and laptops, and they are just making us so further and further from coming together. There's always an interference with this technology as well. And once I talked to um, my fellow space traveler, I think it's on the 14th. I think that was a Wednesday. I'll check again. I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna play a we're gonna play devil's advocate. I mean, just that's just a term, and we're gonna I'm gonna get out of him the benefit of all of this, because honestly, I can get off of all of that and I'm done, and I'm okay with it. You know, I don't need it. Um, but how would I know what's going on in the world? I won't, and that's the point. Because anything can be fed into these computers, any image, anything, and it's like a revelation in a way that we're trying to once again recreate things and interfere. We've interfered so much in the development of a genuine interpersonal relationship. You know, computer love just is not it. I'm coming to that conclusion. Everything was for entertainment purposes only, and that serves as a point to me more so than anything. Can you fall in love with a computer screen? No, you can't. Um, but can you have fun and joy with it? Sure, you can have fun and joy with it. But chances are it's just all an illusion, and it's delusion. on my behalf, and I'm sure as well as others who rely so heavily on it, it does not build the proper inappropriate the proper in a the proper relationships, interpersonal relationships. That's what I'm saying. So I've proven it to myself. Just now, actually, after I meditated, I was just finished meditating, and and I started to be deep and think, say that it's just a good revelation. There's no real sadness about nothing. There's no real pain about nothing. Um, there's just what we become, you know. And it's not like I have been going and going and going, and spinning too, and not really moving anywhere when it comes to interpersonal relationships. You know, nowhere, in my opinion, nowhere, going nowhere. And it is what it is, right? Everybody says that. We just like to be entertained, and this has been entertaining for so many years, actually, because I've gotten some knowledge out of it too, some experience. That's it. I've gotten some experience out of it too. So it's you can so you can technology does have its place, right? Technology does have its place. But I think you need to have that foundation of a genuine human being who operates off of genuine humaneness towards people that are actually in your presence and there. And even though I've developed some good um, associates, on the computer, it's just not it's not the answer. So again, I'm gonna talk to my guy on the 14th. My fellow space traveler on the 14th. I think yeah, yeah. I'm so terrible with remembering dates and stuff because sometimes it's just irrelevant. Just you know, but yeah, yeah. So eventually, I'm gonna get off of Facebook. Once I finish with him, I'm gonna get off all of it, and I'm gonna be done with it. And whatever it is, whatever will be, will be. Whatever will be, will be. Um, I think I finally got it. You know, and you have to look for everybody throughout their life. You have to experience things, and you have to come to something that's rational, reasonable, and logical. Um, I mean, there is a proper alignment of things when you do meet someone. That I know, but all that other stuff that goes on. Now, is there a true, genuine love for me? I still think so. I think my inspiration is. Now, is that a fantasy, or is that an infatuation, or is it real? And those are the things that we have to learn. Those are the things we have to learn. And I still have the, I still uh, sense that yes, what I saw back in I think 2009 ish. I think it was still a proper alignment. Now, what about proper timing? Now that's where it becomes a little tricky. Uh, uh, yeah, that's where it becomes a little tricky because it has to. I mean, yeah, it can be an alignment, it's about the timing, and it's about um, it has to be. Does it have to be a giving? Does it have to be a giving and receiving? Any more than a sensing and receiving. You know, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I mean, see, this is the type of stuff I enjoy because I'm really going into the depth of myself and the depth of trying to understand myself and understand this world too. Understand this world, and I don't think it was meant to understand because we've gone so deep and we've become so deeply irrational that there is no understanding. It makes no sense. It just doesn't flow properly to me. Um, why there's always it seems like there's always an interference. 2 steps forward, almost 10 steps back. Um, but still, as we're still responsible to do every, do everything in our power to help people, though, regardless of if we don't understand them. And I don't understand them. I don't understand the majority of the people on the planet. I don't. Um, because I don't understand why there's so much always interference, you know. But anyway, so what I do is when I talk to my fellow space traveler on the 14th, I'm gonna get some more insight with him because we're like minded, you know, and I think he had his struggles as well with interpersonal relationships, but I think he said he found the love of his life. Now, whether he has met with her, I don't know. That's the part I'm gonna find out. If he hasn't met with her, I may tell him to, just be a little cautious, um, because it might be all just a big game to both of us, because of how we're thinking and whatnot. You have to, yeah. I mean, the technology interferes so vastly, and we're so severely overpopulated, and so we're just getting mixed signals. These signals we're do. It's like with me, I'm doing everything in my power to make these signals work, and they're not. They don't make sense to me, and so it's still I'm still learning, and I enjoy it so much. So I appreciate anybody that's listening and going through this with me. I still think we're just talking to the future, and that nobody currently is actually paying attention, except the 144-210s, and but we still have to do what we have to do because we signed up for this. Remember, I hope you all remember that we all signed up for this. I think it's because of our mischief behaviors and not following instructions ourselves. We brought ourselves here, to this point, and and a planet that's about to be destroyed, and it's like nobody's even paying attention to that at all, and understanding where we are. That it's going. It's still like business as usual for the majority of the people. Um, but I think the 144-210s. I think we've done as much as we can do. So we accomplished our goals and our duties and responsibilities, but it's going to be all done in vain, and I think we all know that. Um, but at the same time, it's not anything that we ought to be ashamed of, feel bad about. Um, we went above and beyond of what we were supposed to do, and So that part I'm thankful for. Um, just the majority of people are just not getting it. And so again, I'm just talking to the descendants. And my 144210, if you hear my voice. Um, I still believe. No, I don't know. No, I don't believe nothing. I still sense. I still sense that I did make genuine connections with, and the 144210s. We're like minded, and sometimes though, you can get swept up in delusion as well, because it's crazy. Nothing like this has ever happened before, where we've gone so where we've dealt with such a degeneration, and craziness on top of it, insanity. So I can sleep good at night knowing that you know I'm doing the best I can, and I will continue to do whatever I can. Now, don't get that twisted. But yeah, I think I'm coming to the conclusion, like the P's have said that we I mean, they gave up. It's not that they gave up. Their their efforts failed, and I agree. Um, so we'll just keep it going for as long as it can go, and then I think we're going to have to be rescued. The 144210s. If you, I doubt you're religiously delusional. You should most definitely know better than that. So I think you genuinely know that we can't take any of this chaos anywhere else ever again. Um, so we're going to have to be rescued, you know, and taken off this planet, for our survival. Um, so I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's a good plot for you for a movie, you know, and you all you can do is wish for a happy ending, and I definitely don't see that, honestly. But it is a lesson for the universe and for planets all over the universe that monitor us and watch us and pick up things from us. And I hope they vow to not ever make the same mistakes again. With the interference, I mean. So, isn't that a great plot? So I'm going to end it there. I appreciate anybody taking the time to listen. It's pretty long. I think it's a long video. And yeah, I get it now. I get it. And I want to send peace and love throughout the stars, the moon, and the mountain. Um, we did our part. It was just all done in vain. No, and let me just say this: no matter the projection, no matter the forecasts, no matter the calculations, you still have to put in the effort. Okay, you still have to make the effort. You can't just say, "Well, no, nah, I wouldn't deal with this." No, that's where you can miss opportunities. Okay, and develop certain aspects of humanity that you because we're going to always need to learn. There's no way to get away from that. You're always going to learn something. You know, I still, like I said, I still love my inspiration. I think my inspiration is part of the 144210. So that's what gives me some comfort. But the rest of the stuff that's going on, oh my gosh, it's just I've never in my wildest dream realized how much of a vortex abyss that this planet is in. It's worse than I could imagine, actually. You know, so my point is, all of us right now is on planet one. There is no planet two. Okay, we're all right now on planet one. There is no planet two. Planet two apparently was already destroyed. So now the next step is to get us from one to three. So I want to go ahead again and I want to still do some confirmation of things and make sure I'm picking up what I'm picking up. So I'm gonna do some confirmation, start back reading. But in my opinion, we're on planet one, and this planet one is about to be destroyed as well. Planet two has been destroyed, so we need to get to three ASAP. All right. So I hope y'all can make something out of that. I appreciate everyone's involvement in this project, and let's see what happens. Let's see what we can do, despite the results, despite the expected results, I should say. All right. Peace and love. Everybody take care and please be safe. And trust me, I'll be back.